And here we go, ready for the fight of the year contender, Xander Zayas versus Jaron Boots Ennis. Both men stand at 5'10", both men with a 74-inch reach, and both men fighting out of the orthodox stance. Xander Zayas 23-year-old, whereas Boots is 29 years old. So this is all a little last minute. Originally I had planned to cover the Floyd Mayweather fight, just more, this is fight of the year, you know what I mean, and really this should have been the fight I was covering, but I thought it might be the last chance to catch Floyd Mayweather. I thought it could be the last time we see him in a ring with, I'm going to say a meaningful fight, but it's certainly a step up from the guy he fought from Geordie Shore and Deji and fucking John Gotti Jr. or whatever his name was. So I decided to cover that and my worries about it potentially being the last fight to cover of his turned out to be correct, because that fight's now not happening. The Pacquiao fight's not happening, but Boots versus Zayas is happening, and it's going to be an absolute barnstormer, as this round is looking very hard to score because Zayas is catching a lot with pot shots, but Boots is putting on the pressure, which is what I see this matchup actually turning out like. So let's see what the judges have scored that round as that one comes to an end. A very tough round score. We could see cards all over the place here. Let's give it a little look. Oh, 2 10-7s to Zayas. Wow, what a start. I don't necessarily agree. I agree with the first judge there of just putting it as a 10-10. Zayas looking to take the centre a little bit more in this round, but he's using his movement very well. He's using that movement very, very well. What a fight this is. I would say, pound for pound, top 15 guys. Easily. Jaron, I think he's going to be, if he can win this one, I think we see him right up there, you know, top 5. Top 5. A lot of them guys have been inactive lately as well. And, you know, we all have a bit of recency bias. So to me, he'll catapult into that top 5. No doubt. No doubt. One thing that could be the difference here. One, the experience of Jaron. Jaron's been in the game a lot longer. And 2 would be the power. Jaron has power. 31 knockouts from 35 fights, leading to an 89% knockout ratio. That is very high. Very, very high. We will see if he, because he's stepping up, isn't he? So we'll see if he carries it as that round draws to an end. And that's 3 10-7s for Zayas. Wow, a 15-point lead after 2 rounds. Jaron is on the back foot already. Not literally in this match, because he hasn't been, although he is starting to get backed up a little bit. And does the C64 know something that I potentially don't? Because me personally, I think Boots wins this fight. Very close. It's a great fight. It's a great fight. And I wouldn't put much more than a solitary pound on that. But I'm making the favourite, but the C64 is showing a path of dominance quite literally here for Zayas. I know there's not been no knockdowns either way yet, but it has been 2 rounds controlled by Zayas, and now he's stepping it up. He's pushing Jaron back, and if he's getting the points and pushing him back, it's going to be a very hard night for Boots Ennis. We also have a real good undercard, which I will get to just after this round closes, because we are just approaching the end. And after the first 2 rounds, I've got to say that's another round to Zayas. That's the first one I've truly scored to Zayas. But there he had the pressure and he had the accuracy. I don't know how this game scores. It's actually around to Boots, so who knows. They are liking defensive cowardice boxing tonight. That is what is tickling the judges' pickle. So I would say Zayas, step back, stop putting the pressure on, and just counter, because that's what these judges are liking. That is the one real good thing about this game and about this simulator and about the C64. It's 8-bit, but this can call fights better than any pundit I've ever met, any other boxing game I've ever met. You run these fights on Undefeated, you will not get the high level of accuracy. We are heading for 19-0 this week. Whoever wins this will be the 19th winner, and then we are on to number 20. Unprecedented. But the one thing it does, the judges call the fights different each time. Sometimes they like pressure, sometimes they don't like pressure. Today they are not liking the pressure, so maybe this is going to be another closer round for Boots. Just going off of that basis. But we have Vargas versus Mills on the undercard, but this is the one I'm really looking for. Ben Whitaker making his stateside debut is going to be a sight to behold. This kid was built for America. If he can get a knockout, if he can do what he does with the showboating, looking classy, there is no way he does not become an overnight sensation in America as that round draws to an end. 3 10-7s for Zayas. They've changed their mind. They like front pressure fighting all of a sudden. Oh my god, what a shot! Quickly back up. Very strange. Straight back up, and he actually caught another one as he stepped back up. Bad decision. Could be hurt here. Could be hurt. He is not too eager to move forward as Boots catches him again. That was a heavy knockdown. He looks flat out. 7, 8, 9 and 10 to your winner, Jaron Boots Ennis. That is the C64 prediction. Jaron Boots Ennis unifies the titles, takes the win in the 5th round by a sensational knockout. One of the best I've seen. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. It helps greatly with the algorithm. Peace out.